Hello everyone, my name is Cameron. Welcome back to my channel, A Girl and Some Books, and welcome to the start of the Reading Rush vlogs. It is Monday, July 20th. It is 8:35 in the morning and I'm just heading to work. I babysit during the day, 3 days a week, and today is one of them, so I'm working 9 to 4. So I'm going to be listening to the audiobook of The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert. I am using this for the prompt, read a book that starts with the word the. I have it on Hoopla, so I'm going to pop that in, listen to that on my way to work and back, and I will update you guys tonight, and we will do some reading tonight. But I just wanted to come on, say hey, let you know what I'm listening to, and we will talk later. Hello everyone, it is Tuesday. It is, I want to say 2:30 in the afternoon, so I have not updated you guys at all last night or this morning. I am at my mom's house with my sister. We're just hanging out. We're actually about to go read and go swimming in the pool, but I wanted to come on and update you because I hadn't. So I have done some reading, guys. I am now almost halfway through my audiobook of The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert. I am really enjoying it. It's definitely really interesting and it's really fast-paced, so I'm really liking that. And then I read 156 pages yesterday in The How and the Why by Cynthia Hand, which I don't remember if I talked about that this was my physical read, but that's what I'm reading. I am 241 pages in, so I'm just about halfway through this as well. So I'm going to read this while I float in the pool, and I will hopefully get some more reading done tonight too. My goal is to finish this by tomorrow night. I am working tomorrow and Thursday, but normally when I'm babysitting I can read a little bit, so I'm going to bring my book to work tomorrow too, hopefully get some reading done. I would love to finish this by tomorrow night if I can. If not, I'll probably finish it Thursday, but I would love to have this done tomorrow night or Thursday so that way I could start a new book. I think I'm going to be picking up a fantasy book next, just because the last couple of books I've been reading have been contemporary and I'm really missing fantasy, and I really want to get back to one. So I'm not sure what fantasy book I'll pick up next, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. It is like 5:30 Wednesday night and I needed to update the vlog. I have been way busier this week than I anticipated, which is why the vlog has literally had 2 other clips, but I haven't had time to really vlog, but I have had time to read. Today, while I was at work, I finished The How and the Why by Cynthia Hand. I read the last 106 pages, I want to say. I read that while I was babysitting at work. And I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I left the book in the car because it's a library book, so I left it in there so I could just drop it off at the library next time I go by. But I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really loved the story. For being 446 pages, I wish it was longer. Like, I could have kept going. I wanted to know more about the story. It was so good. I really loved how seamlessly Cynthia Hand incorporated both Cass's point of view and her birth mother's point of view through the letters. I'm sorry if you can hear barking. Charlie and Bella are playing like right outside the window here. Oh my gosh, stop, Charlie. Anyways, you got both her and her birth mother's perspective, and you just got to see Cass like go through life with her real parents and trying to find her, like, not find her birth mom necessarily, but figure out like more about her birth mom. So I really liked that. 5 out of 5 stars. I'm like 60% through my audiobook of The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert. That I'm really liking. I think it's sitting about a 4-star for me right now. I'm not completely in love with it, but I'm still really enjoying it. And this is definitely a book that you need to either read or listen to because, oh my gosh, Charlie, let me go see what he's barking at. Oh, he's barking at Bella. Of course he is. So Anyways, it's a book that needs to be read because it's about two Black teens, a boy and a girl, Marva and Duke, and their experience with their first time being eligible to vote when they're 18. And it takes place over the course of one day. And you just get to see them like start off as two strangers, slowly become friends, and their journey trying to vote for the first time. So that's really good. And then I think the next book that I'm going to physically read is going to be The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I obviously need to read this. It's the last book in the Folk of the Air trilogy, which I read both The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King earlier this year. And I've just been procrastinating on reading The Queen of Nothing. So I found it at my library. So I really want to read it. And this I'm going to count. Oh, I didn't even tell you the challenges they're counting for. Whoops. Well, I'll tell you about this one and then I'll recap the other ones. This I'm going to count for the Reading Rush challenge of a book that takes place on a continent different than where you live. I live in North America. I live in the United States. Obviously, this is a fantasy world. It is not the United States that it takes place in, although someone lives in the United States, but like it doesn't take place in the United States. So I'm counting that. I'm going to go find my doggy because he's barking and it's annoying me. But the other books, the voting booth, I'm counting for a book that I'm reading completely outside my house, and because I'm listening to it while I'm in the car. And then the How and the Why, I'm counting for the challenge of reading a book that starts with the word the. So that has been my reading. I have acquired the doggies, which I will show you in another clip. And I'm going to go make myself some dinner because it's 5:30 and I'm hungry. And then I will probably start reading The Queen of Nothing unless I decide to pick up something else, which I don't think I will. So I will talk to you guys then. Hello everyone, happy Thursday. It is almost 1 in the afternoon and I am at work, which is why the background is very different from my house. But the boys are playing outside with their friends. So I wanted to come on and just kind of update you guys because I didn't end up updating you last night because when Alex got home, we just ended up eating dinner, hanging out, watching some TV, just spending some quality time together. So I didn't really want to vlog any of that. Just because I like to keep like my book life for you guys and then like my personal life and time with him just for us without a camera and anything like that. So that's why you guys didn't see any of that. But while the boys are outside playing, I am going to get some reading done. I read the first 35 pages in The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black last night. This is my current read. I just hit myself in the face with a bookmark. But it's really good so far. But like I said, I'm only 35 pages in, so I don't really have like thoughts about it. Like it's good, and I'm really glad I was able to just jump into the story. So yeah, I'm on chapter 4, page 36. So I'm going to read a little bit of this now while I'm at work. See what I can get done either while they're outside and when they come back, if they just want to chill or something. Depending on what they want to do will depend if I read more of this here. But I do plan on reading more tonight at some point when I get home. I'm cooking dinner tonight for Alex and I, so I probably won't read until after dinner or before bed. So I don't know. I'm going with it. I'm really happy with my progress that I've been getting done, so I can't really complain. I finished the How and the Why. I will be finishing the voting booth. I'm almost 75% of the way in, I want to say. When I get home from work, I should be like 75-80% of the way through with that. And I'm still really enjoying it. It's definitely a 4-star read. It's really good. Definitely needs to be like consumed, no matter if you listen to audiobooks, physically read it, whatever. It's so good. So I'm gonna finish that, and then I should be able to finish this. It's only 305 pages, maybe 308 pages, something like that. It's like just over 300. So I definitely should be able to finish this. I'm hoping I can finish it Saturday because I don't work tomorrow. So I'm planning on reading a whole bunch tomorrow. And then Saturday, Alex has to work. So I'm going to spend my day reading. So with 2 days of reading, I can finish this. I'm going to go for Saturday is my goal. Finishing this sometime on Saturday and then start a new book. Because what else do we do besides read? Nothing. So I just wanted to come on with a quick update for that. I'm going to read, and I'll talk to you guys later. Welcome to today's portion of the vlog. I'm putting my shoes on while I talk to you, so pardon the angle. But I wanted to come on and update the vlog. I only read 29 pages yesterday in Queen of Nothing because I didn't end up having as much time as I thought I would at work to read. And then when I got home, I ended up cooking dinner, and then Alex and I ended up watching a movie together last night, which was really fun. So I didn't really read, but that's okay because I've been doing a lot of reading during the week anyways. So now I'm getting ready to go pick up my sister. We are going to go hang out with our dad for a couple hours. So I'm going to pick her up, and then we're going to head over there. But on my drive to pick her up, I should be finishing my audiobook of The Voting Booth. I have like 49 minutes left, and it takes me about 45 minutes to get there, so, and then I'll finish it while my drive there, and then that'll be another book done for the reading rush. That's going to be for the prompt read a book completely outside of your house, because I've only been listening to it in the car on my drives, so I have not read anything or listened to it at all in my house, so that's exciting. Shoes have been put on. Going to get my book in case I have a few spare minutes while I'm waiting for my sister, or while I'm at my dad's house if I want to read. Queen of Nothing has been acquired. That is going in my purse. So yeah, like I said, I only read like 29 pages of this yesterday. I am on, I want to say page 66. Yeah, page 66, chapter 7. So going to hopefully read more of that later. Like I said, going to my dad's house right now, so going to not be reading Queen of Nothing, but I will be listening to my audiobook. And then hopefully tonight I'll read more of that. Alex is working tomorrow, so I should be able to do some reading tomorrow while he's at work. So that should be good. Yeah, that's pretty much my only plans for the weekend. Actually, that's a lie. We're seeing our friends on Sunday. Yeah, so tomorrow, reading, because Alex is at work. You guys are getting all the ugly angles because I'm moving, but that's fine. So yeah, reading tomorrow while Alex is at work. I want to try to finish Queen of Nothing tomorrow. Is that realistically possible? I'm not sure, because I'm not reading as much as I thought. But hey, 2 books for the reading rush is pretty good, I'll say. And then going to the library tomorrow, so I'll do a library haul when I get back. But yeah, that's pretty much the only updates I have for now. I'm now getting in the car to go pick my sister up, so I will be listening to The Voting Booth while I do that, and I will give you guys my final thoughts when I'm done listening to that. And if I read more of Queen of Nothing later when I get back from my dad's house, I will let you guys know. Hello, friends. Happy Saturday. It's like 12:30-ish. on Saturday afternoon, and I am sitting in my living room. I did go to the library this morning, and then Alex was hungry, so I brought him some lunch at work. Now I am home, sitting in my living room, watching some BookTube, going to pick up The Queen of Nothing and to try to get a bunch of reading done. So that should be good. Charlie wants to say hi to the vlog. Say hi, Charlie. I'm sitting with Charlie. Bella is right there. So we are all sitting on the couch together, watching BookTube. It's our favorite activity besides reading. But I want to update you guys because I did not update you guys yesterday. I'm having a very bad start to coming back to my channel, but it's okay. A slow start's better than nothing. So yesterday, I told you guys that I was going to my dad's house, and I finished my audiobook of The Voting Booth, which was so good. I did end up giving it 4 stars like I predicted. I really loved the concept that it took on. I loved the way Brandy Colbert expressed both Marva and Duke's perspective. Okay, someone's tired. He's going to lay down now. Charlie, we're vlogging. So Charlie cut off the vlog there. So I'm going to try to remember what I was talking about. I think where it left off was Marva and Duke's perspectives. Now the audiobook had a narrator for each Marva and Duke, along with chapters about other characters in the book that played a significant role. So I really liked that. I really liked the fact that it took place in one 24-hour period and how the 2 characters grew together. So I really enjoyed that. And then I was really tired last night when I got home and just tried reading, and I read 15 pages and then I was just like, I'm going to bed. I'm too tired to focus. So I'm on page 82 now. So I didn't get very far, but my goal is to try to read about 100 pages today. Alex said he might have to work late, so I'm hoping to get a lot of reading done. I'm going to just sit here with Bella and Charlie, watch some BookTube, and read on and off. I will probably do some reading sprints with my Forest app just because that really helps me focus and just like not touch my phone. So I will probably be doing that. Yeah, and I will give you guys a little library haul later. I only got 3 books, so nothing major, but yeah. I'm just going to relax, enjoy my day, and I will update you guys more this weekend because it's the weekend, so I'm not doing really much of anything. So yeah, I'm going to finish this BookTube video that I'm watching, then I'm going to get some reading done, so I will try to update you guys later. Hey, it's like almost 9 at night now. It's still Saturday. I just got home. I went out to dinner with my mom, and it was really nice. It was just the 2 of us. It was like perfect. We just sat outside at a restaurant and enjoyed. It was so good. The food was amazing. So I'm really happy that we decided to go out to dinner. So now I'm home and I wanted to update you guys. I'm currently on page 135 in The Queen of Nothing. It's really good so far. I'm really liking it. I don't know if I'm liking it as much as the other 2 books, but I'm still really enjoying it. So I am going to take a shower, and then I think I'm going to sit and read for a while. I'm going to try to read, I don't know, maybe 40 or so more pages. I'm just basically going to read until I'm too tired to stay up anymore. So yeah, that's my plans for this evening. I might update the vlog again. If not, I'll talk to you tomorrow for the last day of this vlog. So yeah, I am really enjoying this. Like I said, I'm 135 pages in. I'm really liking where the story is going. I'm definitely interested in what's going to happen because where I left off before dinner was getting a little bit intense. So I cannot wait to see where the story goes. So I'm going to take a shower and hang out with my dogs, and I will update you guys either later or tomorrow. Hi, so this is editing me looking crusty because, you know, it's actually Monday night. And I realized I never, excuse me, I realized I never ended the Reading Rush vlog. So I'm here to close that out. I'm still reading The Queen of Nothing. I got 0 reading done yesterday because I ended up going to the lake with some of my friends, so I didn't end up reading, but that's okay. So this is going to be the first vlog back to my channel, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. I should have another video posted later this week for you guys, and it's going to be super fun, so keep on the lookout for that. And thank you guys for just supporting my channel, even when I took a pretty long break, but I'm excited to be back. I have some really good ideas. I'm feeling a lot better about my channel now, and I'm feeling just more confident in everything. So thank you guys for sticking around and supporting me, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.